little lamb.
No.
Melissa, she is in the studio because it's Busan 친구 talk.
I love it how you start to sing Mary Had a Little Lamb and then you forget the words and so you pivot.
Yeah.
It's nice.
I got it under control.
Somewhere your kindergarten teacher is crying.
Wrong, and then I'm like, nope.
You recovered. Well done.
Back on track.
Oh yeah.
How are you doing?
I am excited for today's topic. We're going to need a lot of help from our listeners because I got a lot of questions and a lot of confusion.
I got a question though. If you
Yes.
look on NotTube right now, we can see Boogie.
Yes.
Boogie kind of joining you on the show right now.
Yes.
Yeah.
It's related because apparently he and I look similar to some people.
진짜요? Oh, I could kind of see
You
the
can
resemblance.
see it?
I see the resemblance.
All right.
네.
I don't know. Listeners, tell me if this is a good or bad thing. I mean, Boogie's pretty cute.
Yeah.
But I don't know. I'm not totally sure. But herein starts the ridiculous controversies of
Yes,
today.
That is right.
Yes. So, in this segment, we discuss the seemingly mundane parts of the average Busan resident's life, and we break down the ridiculous controversies surrounding them. And of course, throughout the segment, we want to hear your views.
That's right. So if you have a big one, you can send in your messages to pound 9050 샵 9050, or for no money at all, you can comment on our YouTube live stream or send us a Kakao Talk message because your messages could help us solve the mystery.
We're off to a strong start. Yes.
Mystery of these ridiculous issues once and for all.
Yes. So we need to talk through the issue, this very important issue, animal description culture shock.
Ah, I see.
Oh, yes. All the animal descriptions happening in Korea.
Yeah.
So let me start with an example. David,
Yeah.
if we're in Ottawa, Canada, right now, and I said,
Bonjour.
you look like a dog, what would your reaction be?
What would my reaction be? Are
Yes.
you curious now?
Yes, now I'm curious.
You'll never be my friend.
Okay, but why?
Because if you look like a dog.
What if I say, oh, you look like a puppy versus a dog? Does it make any difference?
Maybe.
Maybe.
Maybe,
Are you happy?
but no, I wouldn't be happy. Yeah, you
not
wouldn't be
happy.
happy. If you compare any human being to any animal, it's not a really good,
Not
thing
a
to
nice
compare.
thing.
Yeah, not a nice thing to say.
Okay.
Yeah, because animals are animals, and I mean dogs. They're cute, adorable, beautiful, cool, amazing. But you just can't compare how they look. I mean, not even just how they look. You can't use the words dog and people.
You
can't say you look like a dog.
Okay.
Period.
You can't look. What if
Because
I?
it means something different.
Right.
Yeah.
It does, right? Because in Western countries, if you call someone a dog, it usually means you're ugly.
Yeah.
Right? It's insulting. You're
It is.
angry. And there was that old song, you remember? Who let the dogs out? I love it. Yeah. And it was basically complaining about like ugly people in the club. That was the song. So in some countries, like when you make these comparisons, right? Oh,
Yeah.
you look like a dog. It's not a nice thing.
No.
But in Korea, it's actually not an insult. Right?
But you don't
Okay.
say you look like a dog. You say you have a puppy face.
Okay.
You don't
Okay.
say you look like a dog, but you have a puppy face.
Okay.
Puppy.
Yes.
Yeah, you don't say like 개처럼 생겼다. You can't say that.
Okay. What about 얼굴?
얼굴. 그러니까요. 얼굴에서 뭐뭐 상이다. 상.
You have to say 상.
Yeah,
I
you have to
cannot
say
say
상.
얼굴. Why? Is it insulting?
I've never heard anyone saying
Your face
Melissa.
looks like a Pomeranian. Are you offended? Is that bad?
Yeah, I don't think you can. I don't think
No,
I've ever
okay.
heard anyone say you look like a specific breed of dog.
Okay.
But they would say like, oh, 멜리사 강아지 상이네요. Or
Okay.
고양이 상이네요. You could say like
강아지
that.
상. How about gay 상?
No, you can't.
Why not? Gay,
Because
강아지.
gay
It's the same animal. It's
There's
just like a baby. It's
there's
just a little baby versus the adult.
Stop talking. There's a negative connotation
Okay.
linked to gay.
Okay.
The word gay, I know in itself it's not a bad word.
Okay.
But if you were to describe someone they're very likable to gay, it just means bad.
Oh.
It's kind of like dog.
But see, that's sad because
I
you
know,
it's the
it's
same as
unfortunate.
Okay, so then what about 고양이?
Oh, 고양이, I don't think there's any bad connotations
So
to
then is 고양이 the baby or is it the adult?
Oh, I don't know what baby 고양이 is called in Korean.
So then I should be insulted if somebody says I look like a dog using gay. But if they say I look like a dog using 강아지, it's okay. But 고양이, everything is okay. See,
Yeah.
this is why I'm so confused.
I am confused now.
When
now
should
that
I
you
be
explained to me.
insulted, right?
But Tayloria gave us a good pointer here, saying 강아지상, 고양이상. That's good, right?
Okay.
But I
Yes.
don't think I've ever heard like 개상 and 고양이상. Like, we could ask Chang PD to clarify for us.
Okay.
It's new to me.
Right.
It's new.
But
Okay.
고양이상 is like very common.
Yeah, 고양이상
Yes,
is
고양이상,
yeah.
right? Because those are the common comparisons. We have 강아지상, not gay, all right? And then we have 고양이상, and then bunny. Is it just 토끼?
토끼?
토끼상?
Really? I've never heard anyone being likable to a rabbit.
Yeah, it's a thing. And then dinosaur, 공룡상,
Okay, I've heard that.
and then birdface, 세상.
세상?
Which is me, I
세상
guess.
is beautiful. The world is beautiful. You're a bird? Oh, because you look like Boogie.
People said I look like Pororo. I don't even wear glasses. I'm a penguin. What does that mean? I'm
Oh,
a
my
fat
goodness.
bird. Hey, you fat bird. You
Hey.
look like a penguin. Listeners, help me. Am I insulted or am I feeling good that I look like a penguin
But
or
this
a
is
bird?
really just the Korean culture.
Yes.
Yeah, you can't
Right.
take this and go to Canada, America, and be like, "Hey, guess what, guys? Apparently, I look like a puppy, or I look like a dog." Because if they will never understand.
Yes.
Right?
They would think, oh, you got insulted and you didn't understand that you
Yeah.
got insulted.
Exactly.
Right? That's what they would be thinking. But yeah, so I feel like we have to understand these animal comparisons because, right, when we are in Korea and somebody says, oh, you have like 공룡상, and you're like, aha, okay, I look like a
T-Rex time.
dinosaur.
Yay.
Please tell me, am I offended or not? I look old. I look. What am I? What
I
am
have
I
bad
looking
skin.
like? Yeah.
I have
Oh,
scaly, dead skin everywhere.
Put some lotion on. Stat. Yeah.
Yeah.
So I want to break down the human-animal comparisons, which seem, mysteriously ridiculous to some 외국ins like me. And I'm going to try to describe them as best as I possibly can. David, help me, listeners. Please help me. So let's talk about some of these. First of all, cat face. 고양이상.
Okay.
Okay, so this one apparently is very, very popular for girls. Can guys be called 고양이상?
Yeah, I've heard it both ways.
Okay,
Yeah.
it's both ways. So it's described as, and so I got this from the internet, so
Okay.
I don't know. Help me out. I'm
Right.
sure the internet is totally trustworthy all the time. But, all right, cat face. Upturned eyes with sharper facial features.
Right.
I don't know if this is a good thing or not, but okay. Someone with a cat face also looks cold and unapproachable. Is that a good thing? Okay. You look cold and unapproachable like my jerk cat. Am I happy? Is this good?
Yeah.
Yeah. Right?
But that description sounds about right though.
Okay.
Yeah, because like the 강아지상 is basically the opposite. People with more rounder features.
Rounder features. So are we talking about the jawline?
Jawline.
Specifically?
The eyes.
The eye.
How
okay.
they're more pointy.
Eyes, jaw. What about, is it cheekbones too or no? We're not considering
I'm not sure
cheekbones?
about the cheekbones, yeah.
Because I think is it 공룡사? The dinosaur
공룡상,
face?
상,
Sang. The cheekbones.
Oh,
right?
they have to like protrude
Cheekbones.
a little bit?
I think so. Like
Okay.
really high cheekbones.
Okay.
So cat, maybe it's the jaw. Okay.
Cat, maybe like more smaller face,
Smaller face.
bigger, but no double eyelids.
Okay. No double eyelids. Okay. This is getting. This is
that's
so
the
complicated. I miss the days when we just judged people based on their blood type. That was so much easier. Okay. Let's. Okay. So that's cat, I
Yeah.
guess. So Yeah. I'm not seeing
So-
other input here for what a cat is supposed to look
So
like.
apparently, if we take a look at 한예슬, a celebrity, an actress, she has a 고양이상.
Okay.
Ponim said 뉴진스 혜린. I don't know if you know 뉴진스.
New jeans.
Yeah. 혜린 also has
okay.
a 고양이상
Okay.
face or facial features. And
okay.
고수님 explaining this to us actually, saying 강아지는 작은 개를 뜻하기에 칭찬이고, so it's good to say you have a 강아지 facial features. But
Okay.
if you say 개상, it's got negative connotations. You don't want to use that.
Okay.
Yeah.
Puppies, good. Dogs,
Puppy's good.
bad.
Yeah,
Memo to self.
unfortunately.
Okay. All right.
But we love
Okay.
dogs.
Yeah. Only when we're using it to describe people.
Exactly.
Okay. All right. Because, so I heard the dog face. This was described as big, bright eyes, which, real cats, they can have those too, FYI, but okay. Dog-faced people also have a cute smile. I don't know, as
So
opposed
if you
to
don't
the
have a
animal,
cute smile, you have
which
a
is
cat
drooly.
face.
Yeah,
Right.
is your smile ugly or is it cute? I don't know. Okay, help me. All right. Also, unlike cat-faced people, the dog-faced person looks kind and innocent. So, overwhelming majority of the internet said Winter from aespa is the best example of a Korean dog face.
Okay.
So, David, what animal face are you? Do you
Me?
know? Yes.
Me?
What is your face? Are you?
Hopefully I'm not a dog face.
Well, hey, but we said 강아지-san could be good.
Maybe our listeners can help us out on
Oh,
this.
yes. Oh,
Listeners,
please.
what do you think? What kind of
let me
facial
do
features do we have?
my somewhat villainous finger tapping. What is David's face? Is he 공룡상? Is he a dinosaur face?
Please don't say Chucky.
If you're Chucky.
Chucky face.
Oh, that'd be so mean.
yeah.
I hope you're not a Chucky.
I
yeah.
hope not. Yeah.
Yeah. So,
But to summarize it all a little bit, I think 강아지상 is people with round eyes, like big circular round eyes. And I know I sound like I'm maybe like a plastic surgeon or whatever, but
Okay.
when the eyes don't slant upwards but more downwards.
sad puppy dog eyes.
Kinda like
the
that.
begging.
Yeah.
There was a movie. Was it like Secret Life of Pets where they're like
Yeah,
like that?
exactly.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So maybe something like that.
Something like that.
Okay.
Kim Joinim said David 개구리상.
개구리상. Is this a good thing or a bad thing?
Ribbit.
If you weren't wearing green today, would you look more like a different
I guess.
animal?
I
I'm
guess.
curious.
So we have
yeah.
split opinions here.
Oh, yes, because I see there's also some votes here saying that you have a dinosaur face.
Oh, where? I don't see that one. Oh, okay.
Yes,
텔레리아님.
And yeah.
고수님 saying 고양이상.
Oh,
장화,
really?
Puss in Boots. Apparently, I look like Puss in Boots.
You look like Puss in Boots. That's
On guard.
Yes.
Yeah.
So that's 고양이상.
고양이상.
Okay.
Okay.
Because another option is the bunny face.
Okay.
And so I guess this is just right. 토끼상? Mm-hmm. Is there another word for a bunny?
토끼상.
But what about the baby? Does it matter? Baby bunny, adult bunny, rabbit bunny?
I think 토끼상 is okay.
Okay, 토끼상. All right.
Unless you're talking about 산토끼.
What's the difference?
I don't know. There's a song about 산토끼. 산토끼, 토끼야.
Okay,
Yeah.
so possibly you should be offended if you're called a mountain bunny, but a regular bunny seems okay.
Yeah.
All right, so a bunny face is supposed to be similar to a puppy face, but these people would have chubby cheeks. So this is like another one. The cheeks are important. And a smile that shows your gums, and importantly, quote, prominent front teeth. So in English, we'd say the person has buck teeth,
Right.
like a bunny or a beaver. But again, that's not in English. That's not really a good thing. If somebody
Yes.
says, right, exactly. I'm so glad you did that. Yeah, you have beaver teeth. Yeah, I mean beavers are pretty cute, but I'm not sure. Can you imagine going to dinner with David as he does that with his teeth? You might.
I'm hungry.
Check, please. Yeah.
I need wood.
Yes.
I need lumber.
Yeah, I don't know. So, okay, but you look like a frog or a cat or a dinosaur.
Yeah, I guess I'm a mix of all three.
You're a mix.
I'm a hybrid.
I don't know. I'm.
What about you, Melissa?
I was told I look like Pororo, and he's a penguin, so I guess I have seisang. So that hence Boogie's here.
Is seisang the right terminology?
I
though?
don't know. I don't
Okay.
know because years ago.
Is it like 조류상 maybe?
Sometimes also makes sense.
Yeah.
I'm not sure because I only heard this in English because
Okay.
years ago I had a coworker from Canada and by like Western standards she was so beautiful and my Korean coworker was like, why are you all like so impressed by her? She has a bird face. And I was like, I don't even know what that means. It
Yeah.
must be a good thing because we
Right.
all think she's beautiful. But but you know, when I was told I look like a penguin, I feel like I should be insulted. So I don't know. I
think,
don't know. Is this a good thing or a bad
I think
thing?
when we get compared to a certain animal futuristic animal featured face,
Okay.
we should just take it as a compliment.
It's a compliment.
Yeah, unless you're being likened to maybe not so liked animal.
Like what about this little
Piggy?
piggy friend?
I've never heard anyone being likened to a 돼지상.
I feel like that would be insulting, even in
think so.
Korea,
Yeah,
right?
I think so.
That's probably insulting.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it's a little confusing, right?
Okay.
But there's another one. There's dinosaur face.
Mm-hmm.
So that one, eyes far apart and protruding forward, which, okay, this is kind of an insulting
Eyes far
description.
apart, yeah.
I don't know.
Okay.
Apparently, this is a good thing. I don't know. So dinosaur face also described as large, strong, masculine, tall, and someone with dark skin. So see, this ending part, this seems very good.
Okay.
And dinosaurs are, quote, a giving animal. Giving me a heart attack. That's what. T-Rex.
Yeah.
I don't know. Okay. Yeah, apparently T-Rex. Aw, such a giving animal as it rips apart the other animals. I don't understand.
Yeah, they're the top of the food chain.
Yeah. Okay. So I'm a little
Yeah.
confused. But apparently it's a good thing. So Gongyu, he's very masculine, and I think he is considered like the dinosaur face.
Oh, really?
There's other examples were Kim Woo-bin.
I've heard that. Yeah, I've heard
Yes.
Kim Woo-bin being likened to a 공룡상.
Yes. So, I mean, I guess like very masculine. That's the takeaway from dinosaur. So then can girls have a dinosaur face?
Oh, that's a good question. I think it
Is
really
it possible?
depends. Yeah.
Okay.
Maybe if the girl is, I don't know, they're very tall.
Okay.
and they have
Right,
really,
because it seems
you
the height
know,
is very important for the
tan
dinosaur.
skin.
Okay.
And
Tall
they're
and
very,
tan and
what do you call it?
muscular.
Muscular, yeah.
Like a bodybuilder, like a
Right.
female bodybuilder
Exactly.
could be
A
maybe.
공룡상.
Okay.
Yeah.
All
Who
right.
knows? That will leave that up to to the listeners and the audiences to decide.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
We've got lots of comments saying, leaving comments about how people could look. Let's see. 퇴계
Yes.
이황. 퇴계 이황 is the person behind the 천원 bill.
Ah. Oh yes. Yes.
Right. He's that
okay.
famous famous star. He's one of the. I don't know too much about him, but he's in the back of the 천원 bill.
So
And
that's
apparently
also a
that's-
description.
Yeah, a description that people compare a lot of people to.
So if
But
he's on
퇴계
money,
이황 is not
this
an
mean,
animal.
Yes.
Right.
But see that to me seems very complimentary,
Oh, okay.
right?
You look like the guy.
You look like the guy on my money. Like, yeah, that's right.
Yeah, money dripping.
I got some money.
Yeah.
I feel like that's a good thing.
Yeah.
Yes. And I see a message here from Aniazim Neem. What am I saying?
Finance Island him.
Yes. My friends called me Chili Villy.
Chili Villy?
Yes. So I'm so I don't know. Is this a good thing or bad thing?
What's a Chili Villy? Sorry.
So Jubro Neem is also asking, does it mean a penguin?
Maybe it's a character name.
not look like a penguin? Is it a character?
Okay.
Is it so when I think English chill, it's like you're cool. You're calm.
Right.
But
A villy.
Villy, what's Villy?
Villy sounds like a cute word for a villain.
So you're like the cool
villain
in the movie?
Hopefully that's
like
not it.
Ma Dong-seok, Mabali.
Yeah.
He's pretty cool.
It's a penguin from a cartoon show, says Anazawa.
Okay. Oh, so we are similar in that we look like penguins, and we already have to stop talking about these animal appearances. This
Exactly.
is very sad. There's so many questions.
All right, we really have to say goodbye. Apparently, Jang PD's like, cut it off. All right, we have to cut it off. End the show. Thank you so much for coming in, Melissa.
Always a pleasure.
조류상. And I'm 고양이상, aka
Yes.
공룡상. We'll take a song to wrap things up here. Thank you all for joining in. This is Everyday by... No, it's...